Om Guru Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhavet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Tiruchitrambalam. Welcome. In the previous presentations, we saw how Sri Abhiraami Bhattar eulogized the glory of Goddess Abhiraami and the spiritual intimacy with which he takes the liberty to describe both the inner and outer beauty of the Mother Goddess. In this presentation, we will see how Sri Bhattar explains the significance of holy association, the power of Satsangam.
சென்னியது உன் பொற்திருவடித்தாமரை சிந்தையுள்ளே மன்னியது உன் திருமந்திரம் சிந்துரவண்ண பெண்ணே முன்னியனில் அடியாருடன் கூடி முறை முறையே பன்னியது என்றும் உந்தன் பரமாகம பத்ததியே.
In this verse, Sri Bhattar explains the significance of holy association with devotees, also known as Satsangam. Before we talk about the power of Satsangam, let us start with the first word in this verse. The word Chenni means head or chief. Sri Bhattar, being an ardent devotee, has found rest only at the golden lotus feet of the Holy Mother Abhiraami, which is held in lofty heights, being the chief goddess. Senniyadu un pon thiruvadi thamarai. What next? The body has been submitted, which is the first stage. The next stage is to control and surrender the mind and ego at the golden lotus feet of the Holy Mother. Sindayulle manniyadu un thirumandiram. Even in normal times, the human mind tends to think about a plethora of things in a flash. Controlling that is a tough task. It is really a wonder how a poet can compose lyrics like this, even under such a duress when he was standing above a fire pit, invoking the grace of Mother Goddess to make his statement to the King Sarfoji come true. For the benefit of our viewers and listeners, the Thursday that has just gone by was Thayamavasai Day, which coincidentally was the day, same day, when this wonderful work was composed by Sri Bhattar. Let us take a moment to pray the Goddess to bless us with the wisdom to soak in this lovely work and give us the same siddhi to enjoy the work as Sri Bhattar did. The words Sindayulle manniyadu un thirumandiram means he has trained his inner mind in such a way the mantras of the goddess is so strongly and deeply rooted in him. The word manniyadu means submerging forcefully or deeply rooted. Again, throughout Abhiraami Andhaadhi, we will see the usage of Sindura Vannam very frequently. Here he describes the goddess to be the beautiful red-colored one. Next, Munniyanin Adiyarudan Kodi. Here he starts to emphasize the strength or valimai of satsangam. It's worth reminding ourselves that throughout Abhiraami Andhaadhi, Sri Bhattar lays emphasis on a few things, and satsangam is one of the foremost items in his list. Why is satsangam important? Satsangam, as we know, is the association of like-minded, a small correction, right-minded people. Humans are herding animals. Research shows that what we think, do, and say is influenced to an extraordinary degree by the people around us. We know this intuitively. Our accents, political and religious beliefs, and personal habits are shaped to a large degree by the people around us. A research study on how to get kids to eat peas illustrates this principle. The study found that the 3 ways most parents try to get their children to eat peas or any vegetables like aubergines do not work. The theories being persuasion, coercion, and bribery. According to the study, the only way to get kids to eat their peas or the vegetables is to place them with kids who like to eat peas. The social influence of our peers overcomes any amount of internal resistance. The great Saint Manikavasagar said, "Udayal undran naduvirukkum, udayal naduvil nee irutti, adiyen naduvil iluvirum iruppadanal, adiyen un adiyar naduvil irukkum arulai puriyai, ponnambalatte em mudiya mudale en karuttu mudiyum vannam munnindre." In this verse, Manikavasagar prays to Lord Shiva, who is inseparable from the goddess, to bless him so he can be amongst the Sivanadiyas, the devotees of Lord Shiva, so he can realize the ultimate truth. Even in other religions such as Buddhism, Buddha says, "Buddham saranam gacchami, dhammam saranam gacchami, sangam saranam gacchami." Seek the highest form of association, which is Buddha. If you can't be with the Buddha, at least be with the teachings of the Buddha, dhammam saranam gacchami. And if you can be with neither of these, then at least sangam saranam gacchami. Keeping good company has many virtues. The Puranas often speak of the benefits that one can derive through satsangam. It can transform our lives, our thoughts, our action, and give us inner peace that can help to realize the Supreme. So, Sri Bhattar says, "Munniyanin adiyarudan koodi, murai muraiye panniyadu undan paramagama paddadiye." Here, paramagama paddadiye means those loftiest agama shastras. Why should we actually read such lofty works in a group, in satsanga? Why can't we do it on our own? In our tradition, all the loftiest ideals and works should be learned under the guidance of a guru or those scholars who have subject matter expertise in such areas. We wouldn't know if we are on the right track if we decide to learn it ourselves. Moreover, if we were to learn them on our own, it takes a lot of effort to understand the intricate meaning of such works. If we seek the company of scholars who have expertise on such works, they can guide us, so it becomes a lot easier. Here, Sri Bhattar says he would seek the company of such scholars and then repeatedly learn those loftiest works like Agama Shastra. We would encourage our viewers and listeners to read works like Abhiraami Andhaadhi jointly as a group and share those immersive experiences with others. Not only that helps to deepen our experiences, but also to expand our understanding of such great work. Panniyadu means something that has been repeated numerous times. An incident from the Kamba Ramayana comes to mind when we talk about the word Panninan. In Kamba Ramayana, when sage Vasishta was naming the sons of Dasaratha, first he named Rama. Here, Kambar says, Vasishtar Raman enum பெயர் ஈன்றனன். Indranan in Tamil means something that is given to someone who don't have it. Rama being the avatar of God, who doesn't have a name and form. Saint Manikavasaga's words, Urunamam Uru Uruvam Illanuk Tirunamam Palasolli Tellenam Kuttugirom comes to mind. Moving on, when he took Bharata in his hands and gave him the name, apparently Vasishta repeated the name a few times, like Bharadan, Bharadan, Bharadan. And Kambar says, Bharadan enum பெயர் Panninan, because he kept repeating the name Bharadan, Bharadan, Bharadan. The greatness of Bharata was going to be referred later in the Ramayana when Guhan utters about Bharadan, Ayiram Ramargalukku inai, meaning Bharata would be equivalent to 1000 Ramas. And Vasishta himself would later say in Ramayana as Yennil Kodi Ramarayinum Annalin Arulukku Arugavaro. There would be nobody like Bharata, not even the great Rama. Coming back to the Abhiraami Andhaadhi, here Sri Bhattar uses the word Murai Muraiye Panniyadu Un Para Agama Paddadiye. Another fabulous end to this verse. Senniyadu Un Pon Thiruvadi Tamarai Sindayulle Manniyadu Un Thirumandiram Sindura Vannapenne Munniyanin Adiyarudan Kudi Murai Muraiye Panniyadu Endrum Undan Paragama Paddadiye. This presentation comes to an end here, and we will see you in the next one. Om Tiruchitrambalam. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukhabhag Bhavet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityo Ma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.